There is one thing you must do when starting a new dog training business. You absolutely must do this. I'm getting too many coaching calls from dog trainers, either starting up a new dog training business or moving to a new area and picking a new name or breaking away from a franchise. I'm seeing this again and again and again. Everybody's making this same lethal mistake. So when you're starting up a new dog training business, the first thing you need to do is see if the domain name is taken, and not the .net or the .org, but the .com, not the .com blah blah blah, just the .com, dogtrainingbusiness.com. That's the most important thing, because if somebody else owns that and you register the .net variation, guess what? People are going to go home when they see your truck wrap or when they see your advertisement somewhere, and they're not going to remember that it's .net, and they're going to put in the domain name plus .com, and they're going to end up at that other person's website. And you don't want to invest in growing your business and then realize this later on and then have to cough up potentially thousands or tens of thousands of dollars because you didn't think about that when you picked your dog training business name in the beginning. So first step, pick a name and see if that domain name is taken. I would pick something that is just completely not taken rather than try and give somebody else money for a domain name unless it's just absolutely perfect. I have done that in the past. I registered LasVegasDogTraining.com or wanted to register LasVegasDogTraining.com, and it was already taken. And ended up spending, I think, $3,000 on that because it was important enough to me to have that domain. But in most markets, you probably wouldn't be able to get the domain for that little bit of money, and a lot of you are starting up, you're already cash strapped anyways. So pick a domain and figure out a domain that is not already registered. And then secondly, make sure that the name ideally corresponds with the business name. But if it doesn't, you want to make sure you do a search to make sure that somebody isn't operating under that business name in your state. So for example, if we're going to use like DallasDogTraining.com as an example, I want to search to make sure that somebody hasn't registered Dallas Dog Training LLC. Even if the domain is available, I want to make sure that somebody hasn't registered the business name Dog Training, Dallas Dog Training LLC or Dallas Dog Training Incorporated. Again, you're going to avoid so many business headaches if you take my advice. So I know you probably got your heart set on a certain name, but do the searches, make sure everything is free and clear before you move forward, because you don't want to invest in signage and truck wraps and website builds and everything else and then find out about this later on. Hey, I'm Adam Katz for DogTrainerToolbox.com. If you have a dog training business, or even if you are just starting up and you want to get off on the right foot, you need desperate dog owners calling you each and every day, each and every week, and each and every month. My done for you Done for you dog training Facebook ads management service is just the thing that you need. You check out DogTrainerToolbox.com to learn more. If you have any questions, you can reach me through Facebook inside the Dog Trainer Marketing Group, which is free to join as well. Take care.